Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana is. In this video, I want us to talk about this story that has really been drawing a lot of mixed reactions amongst Kenyans, where KRA wants to verify MPESA transactions. But before doing that, let's listen to this news item as captured by NTV.
Na mamlaka ya ushuru nchini KRA inanuia kuchunguza data ya matumizi ya Wakenya ya pesa kwenye M-Pesa na majukwaa mengine ya kidijitali kama njia moja ya kuwakaba wanaokwepa kulipa ushuru. Iwapo sheria ya kuchunga data itapitishwa katika bunge la Seneti, basi KRA itachunguza mapungufu baina ya ulipaji ushuru na matumizi ya pesa kwa njia ya M-Pesa. Lakini Sydney Chazima anaripoti kwamba Wakenya kwa upande wao hawaja ukaribisha mpango huu.
Katika mojawapo ya mipango ya serikali kupanua kikapu cha ushuru na kuimarisha uchumi wa taifa, katika bajeti ya mwaka 2023, mamlaka ya KRA inapania kushirikiana na kampuni za kidijitali na zile za kutuma pesa kwa njia ya simu. Mpango huu utaipa KRA fursa ya kuhifadhi, kuchunguza na kufananisha data ya kutoka kwa matumizi ya M-Pesa, PesaLink, Airtel Money, PayPal na nyinginezo, na kufananisha na ulipaji ushuru. Na iwapo data hizi hazitafanana, basi KRA itachukua hatua kwa yeyote atakayeonekana kukwepa kulipa ushuru. Sekta ya kibiashara ipo katika mstari wa mbele katika mpango huu wa KRA kuchunguza pesa, huku ikisemekana kuwa wafanyabiashara wengi wanapendelea kupokea pesa moja kwa moja, wakikwepa kutumia nambari maalum ya malipo, yani paybill, itakayowalazimu kulipa ushuru. Lakini Wakenya wanapinga wazo hili.
Hawafai kuchunguza juu sisi ni watu wa biashara ndogo ndogo, na huwa tunalipa kanjo, tunalipa zingine za nini.
Vile sekta ya uchumi wa kidijitali imekuwa ikiimarika kila uchao. KRA inahisi kuwa kuna mapato mengi ambayo hayajanusiwa katika sekta hii, na basi kupelekea kupotea kwa nafasi ya kuwatoza ushuru.
What the government is looking for, the government wants to come into my compound and assume they lost money there, and they want to seek permission to sweep the whole compound to look for money which they have no idea what they are looking for.
Katika miezi 6 iliyopita kufikia mwezi wa Juni mwaka jana, Wakenya walituma pesa na kufanya malipo kwa njia ya simu kiasi cha trilioni 6.3. Na huenda ni kwa mintarafu hii Rais William Ruto aliitaka KRA kuchunguza matumizi ya pesa kwa njia ya simu hapo awali.
There are only 7 million people with KRA PIN numbers. At the same time, in the same economy, Safaricom's M-Pesa has 30 million registered customers transacting billions daily.
Mpango huu wa KRA unaonekana kama njia ya kuingilia haki ya data ya kibinafsi ya Wakenya.
If the idea that even my bank is sharing information with the government without my knowledge, I should quit that bank because that is my personal information.
Iwapo bunge la Seneti litaupitisha mswada kuhusu ulinzi wa data ya kibinafsi, basi KRA itaanza mpango huu wa kuchunguza matumizi ya pesa kupitia M-Pesa na mifumo ya kidijitali. Sydney Chazima, NTV.
Basically, what NTV is reporting is that KRA wants to compare the tax returns of a taxpayer to the taxpayer's mobile wallet transactions. If there is some variance, you will be asked some questions. If you are not paying tax at all, you'll also be asked some questions. Because sometimes back, William Ruto made it very clear that any Kenyan with an ID should have a KRA PIN. Meaning, anybody with an ID should be paying some taxes. That's basically what I'm seeing here. What does this mean to a layman? Or what's the objective here? Before digging deep into that, if you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. If you look at the whole thing objectively, I'm seeing a very high possibility where eventually Kenya might go the Uganda route. In Uganda in 2018, Museveni introduced some charges on mobile money transactions. For any mobile money transaction you make in Uganda, you are charged 1%, or rather you are deducted 1% from the transaction. If you transact 1,000, there is 1% to be deducted. Any amount of money you transact through mobile wallet in Uganda, there is 1% to be deducted from that amount. And that 1% is besides other charges or other taxes you have already been deducted. For example, if you are an employee, before you are paid your salary, there are some charges or other taxes you must pay. So actually in Uganda, it's seen as a double taxation. I'm seeing that's eventually where Kenya might head to. William Ruto might be trying all this with Uganda in mind. And if you look at it practically, I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto's government, besides the charges Kenyans are being charged from transacting through MPESA and other mobile money transfers, William Ruto's government wants something on top again, a little bit of an addition on top of what the government is currently getting from the transactions. And I'm seeing a very high possibility where the money transfer charges might go up. For a start, it might go up, but eventually it might just go the Uganda way. In Uganda is 1%, maybe in Kenya it might be 2% or 0.5% or any percentage. But eventually, I'm seeing William Ruto's government trying to borrow the Uganda model. What are the political implications or economic implications of that? First of all, most Kenyans might start avoiding some mobile money transactions. If it's not all that necessary or urgent, Kenyans might start avoiding mobile money transactions. People will prefer maybe cash or the traditional way of banking. Yes, that's one thing I'm seeing here. And that only means that Safaricom or other mobile money transfers, they will suffer economically, in that their revenue will come down. And as their revenue comes down, most definitely when the tax they've been paying to the government will also come down. So William Ruto will be curing one side maybe and actually destroying the other side. It's only time that will tell on how successful that kind of a model will be. But one thing that is sure, Kenyans are going to dig deeper into their pockets in the event that new model is adopted. And that goes contrary to what William Ruto's government promised to the so-called hustlers. Because I'm seeing the hustlers are really going to suffer more here. The side hustles, things like that, the hustlers who have not been used to paying some taxes might now be forced to pay taxes through this new strategy. So the hustlers are going to feel the economic pangs more. They are going to feel the heat more going forward if this new model is adopted. That shows clearly William Ruto's government is making life more difficult than Uhuru Kenyatta or previous governments. So Ruto, in a nutshell, lied to the so-called Mamamboga boda. He is actually oppressing them economically. And also, if you look at it from another angle, I'm seeing a very high possibility, where some corrupt government officials might also take advantage of the confusion in the entire strategy and process to enrich themselves. Because it's obvious that this might be a scheme that is not well thought of. It's going to have so many loopholes, and corrupt individuals in this government will exploit those loopholes to enrich themselves. And I'm saying that based on the caliber and the characters Ruto has picked, or rather has appointed in his government. They'll exploit the loopholes for their own economic gains. As I conclude, this is just a way of William Ruto's government putting more pressure on Kenyans through taxation. And Ruto did make that very clear, that they'll zero in, or rather he'll make sure every Kenyan pay tax, or rather pay taxes. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. If you want to support us, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number, or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.